wabarakatuh. Respected to Mr. Zul, our lecturer and my fellow classmates. Today, we would like to present on the topic of continuous assessment. In this presentation, we will also reflect on the related subject of standardized examination, comparing both approaches in terms of their strengths, challenges, and impact on students' learning outcomes.
Before we begin, allow us to introduce our group members. My name is Nur Syahira Nabila, and together with my teammates Risha Nur Alia and Siti Nur Alia, we will deliver this presentation. Each of us will focus on different aspects of the topic to ensure a clear and comprehensive discussion. The reasons we choose this topic is because assessment plays a central role in education. It is not only about measuring students' knowledge, but also about shaping their learning experience, motivating them to improve, and preparing them for future challenges. Continuous assessment and standardized examinations are two widely used methods, and both have significant influence on how students learn and how teachers teach.
Continuous assessment, as the name suggests, evaluates students' progress throughout the year. It includes assignments, projects, presentations, and classroom participation. This method allows teachers to monitor students' growth step by step, giving them opportunities to improve along the way. On the other hand, standardized examination, such as SPM, provide a common benchmark for all students across the nation. They are designed to ensure fairness, consistency, and credibility in evaluating academic achievement.
In our presentation, we will explore how these two approaches complement each other. Continuous assessment encourages creativity, critical thinking, and consistent effort, while standardized examination ensures equality, recognition, and accountability. By comparing both, we hope to highlight how they can be balanced to create a more effective education system.
Yes, we also believe this topic is highly relevant to us as students. Many of us have experienced both forms of assessment, and we know the pressures, challenges, and even benefits that come with them. Through this discussion, we aim to share insights that may help us appreciate the role of assessment in shaping our learning journey.
Finally, we hope that this presentation will not only inform but also spark meaningful discussion among all of us. Education is something that affects everyone, and by reflecting on assessment methods, we can better understand how to improve our learning outcomes and prepare ourselves for the future.
With that, let us begin our presentation.
Good morning, everyone. For today's discussion, we will be focusing on the advantages of SPM as a standardized examination. To begin, I believe the main advantage of SPM is fairness. Since all candidates across Malaysia stay for the same examination, no student is given an unfair advantage based on their school or location. Everyone is assessed obtains a certain grade, it reflects a national standard rather than a school-based judgment. For example, if two students from different states would achieve A in mathematics, we can confidently say they have reached the same level of mastery. This fairness is crucial in a diverse country like Malaysia, where schools may differ in resources and teaching styles. That's my view on the first advantage. Shahira, do you agree that fairness is the strongest benefit of SPM as a standardized examination?
Yes, I am. I do agree with you. In fact, I think fairness is closely linked to another major advantage, which is consistency. Because SPM is standardized, the exam structure and grading system remain consistent every year. This allows students, teachers, and institutions to clearly understand what is expected. For example, A in SPM carries the same meaning nationwide. This consistency also helps universities and scholarship providers make decisions confidently because they can compare students' results accurately. Imagine if every school had its own exam system, it will be very difficult to judge who truly deserves a scholarship. Another point is that consistency reduces confusion for students. They know exactly what the syllabus covers, what a skill are test, and how marks are awarded. This clarity helps them prepare more effectively. Risha, I'd like to hear your thought. What do you think is another important advantage of SPM as a standardized examination?
I'm super agree with both of you. So, another key advantage of SPM is its credibility and recognition. Because SPM follows a strict and standardized system. Its results are trusted by higher education institutions, employers, and even some international organizations. This gives students better opportunities when applying for further studies or jobs. For instance, many universities abroad accept SPM results as part of their entry requirement. Employers also view SPM as a proof that a candidate has achieved a certain level of academic competence. Additionally, SPM encourages students to develop discipline and exam readiness. Preparing for a national examination helps students manage time, handle pressure, and follow examination rules, which are valuable skills for the future. Alia, what's your opinion on this? Do you think this recognition makes SPM more valuable for student futures?
Yes, Risha, I definitely agree. The recognition of SPM results makes it a very important qualification. It acts as a common academic language that institutions can understand and trust. backgrounds are evaluated based on the same standard. This makes success depends more on effort and understanding rather than background. For example, a student from a rural school who works hard can achieve the same grades as a student from a well-equipped urban school. This motivates students to believe that their future is not limited by their environment. Shahira, would you agree that SPM helps create a level playing field for students?
Yes, I completely agree, Aya. SPM provides a level playing field, especially in a diverse education system like Malaysia. Moreover, standardized examination like SPM help maintain national education standards. The syllabus and exam requirements ensure that students across the country achieve a minimum level of academic competence before moving on to higher education. This is important because it prevents gaps in learning. Without a standardized exam, some schools might lower their standards and students will struggle later on. With SPM, there is a clear benchmark that ensures quality. Risha, do you think this standard helps improve the overall quality of education in Malaysia?
Yes, Shahira, I believe it does. By setting a clear national standard, SPM ensures that students are academically prepared for the next stage of their education. This helps raise the overall quality of the education system. Another point I'd like to add is that SPM encourages healthy competition among students. Since everyone is seeking for the same exam, students are motivated to perform their best. These competitions can drive them to study harder and achieve more. It also encourages schools to improve their teaching methods because they want their students to excel in the national exam. In this way, SPM indirectly pushes schools to maintain high standards. Alia, would you say that this competitive spirit is beneficial for students?
Yes, Risha. I think competition can be very beneficial when it is healthy and balanced. It teaches students resilience, determination, and the importance of hard work. Another advantage of SPM is that it provides valuable feedback to the education system. The results can highlight which subjects students are struggling with, and this helps policymakers improve the curriculum. For example, if many students perform poorly in science, the Ministry of Education can investigate whether the syllabus is too difficult or the teaching methods need to be updated. Shahira, do you think this feedback role of SPM is important?
Absolutely, SPM results act as a mirror for the education system. They show us where students excel and where they face difficulties. This allows the government and schools to make informed decisions about teacher training, syllabus adjustment, and resource allocation. Without such data, it will be much harder to identify weaknesses in the system. Another advantage I'd like to highlight is that SPM helps students develop exam technique and life skills. They learn how to manage stress, organize revisions, schedules, and stay disciplined. These skills are not only useful for exam, but also for university and working life. Risha, do you agree that these skills are part of the hidden benefit of SPM?
Yes, Shahira, I completely agree. The hidden benefits of SPM are often overlooked. Students learn perseverance, time management, and problem solving under pressure. These are essential skills for adulthood. Another point I'd like to highlight is that SPM encourages accountability. Since the exam is standardized, schools and teachers are motivated to ensure their students are well prepared. This accountability helps maintain teaching quality nationwide. For example, teachers know their students will be compared against a national benchmark. So, they strive to cover the syllabus thoroughly and provide effective revision strategies. This indirectly raises the professionalism of educators. Ala, do you think this accountability aspect benefits teachers as much as students?
Yes, Risha, I think it does. Teachers benefit because SPM provides clear guidelines and expectations. It helps them plan lessons more effectively and align their teaching with national standards. Moreover, SPM results can highlight the strength of a school. When students perform well, it reflects positively on the teachers and the institution. This recognition can motivate teachers to continue improving their methods. Shahira, would you agree that SPM also strengthens the reputation of the schools?
Absolutely, I am. SPM results often serve as a measure of a school performance. High achievement school gain credibility, which can attract more students and resources. At the same time, schools with weaker results are encouraged to reflect and improve. This creates a cycle of growth within the education system. Schools strive to maintain or enhance their reputation, which ultimately benefits students. Risha, do you think this reputation factor influence parents when choosing school for their children?
Yes, Shahira, I believe it does. Parents often look at SPM performance as a key indicator when selecting schools. Strong results will assure them that their children will receive quality in education. This demand for excellence encourages schools to invest in better facilities, teachers' trainings, and student support system. In this way, SPM indirectly drives improvement in the entire education ecosystem. Alia, do you think this pressure on school is always positive?
Risha, that is an interesting question. I think the pressure can be positive if it motivates schools to improve, but it must be balanced. Too much focus on exam results might lead to stress or neglect of holistic education. However, when managed properly, SPM acts as a catalyst for schools to raise standards while still nurturing students' overall development. Shahira, do you think SPM can balance academic achievement with personal growth?
Yes, Alia, I think it can. While SPM focuses on academics, the preparation process teaches students resilience, discipline, and problem-solving skills. These qualities contribute to personal growth beyond the classroom. If school encourage a healthy balance between exam preparation and extracurricular activity, students can develop both academically and personally. Risha, will you agree that this balance is essential for preparing students for life after school?
Definitely, Shakira. SPM is not just about grades, it's about preparing students for future challenge. The skills they need like time management, perseverance, and adaptability are crucial for university, careers, and adulthood. In this sense, SPM serves as both an academic qualification and a training ground for life skills.
Thank you everyone for such a thoughtful discussion. As we reflect on the many advantages of SPM as a standardized examination, it becomes clear that these systems plays a vital role not only for individual students but also for the entire education framework in Malaysia. We began by highlighting fairness, consistency, and recognition, and all of which ensure that students are judged equally and that their achievements carry weight both nationally and internationally. But beyond these points, we also discovered that SPM promotes equal opportunities, accountability, and even healthy competition among schools and students. In my view, the most powerful aspect of SPM is that it acts as a unifying or resources, every student faces the same challenge. This threatens the sense of equality and motivates students to believe in their own potential.
I agree, Aya. What stands out to me is how SPM not only benefits students but also support teachers, school, and policy makers. The accountability it creates ensures that teachers deliver lessons aligned with national standards, while schools strive to maintain their reputation through strong results. At the same time, SPM provides valuable feedback to the education system. The results highlight areas of strengths and weakness, guiding improvement in curriculum design, teacher training, and resource allocation. Without this data, it will be much harder to ensure that our education system continues to grow and adapt to modern needs. Another important point is the life skills students gain through SPM preparation. Discipline, time management, resilience, and problem solving under pressure are qualities that extend far beyond the classroom. This hidden benefit prepares students for university, careers, and adulthood.
Yes, Shahira, I completely agree. What makes SPM truly valuable is that it balances academic achievement with personal growth. While it is an exam, it is also a training ground for life. Student learns how to handle stress, organize their studies, and persevere through challenges. Skills that will serve them in every stage of life. SPM also strengthens Malaysia's education system as a whole. It sets a clear national standards, encourages schools to improve, and reassures parents that their children are receiving quality education. In this way, SPM acts as more than just an examination. It is foundation for progress and excellence in our society. To conclude, the advantage of SPM include fairness, consistency, credibility, equal opportunities, accountability, recognition, healthy competition, valuable feedback, and lastly, the development of life skills. Together, this benefits that SPM is not simply a test. It is a cornerstone of Malaysia's education system and a stepping stone for student futures.
Thank you, Risha and Shahira. I think we can all agree that SPM plays a crucial role in shaping students, school, and the nation. It ensures fairness, promotes equality, and prepares young people for the challenges ahead. In the end, SPM is more than just an exam. It is a symbol of opportunity, resilience, and national unity. By maintaining high standards and providing equal chances for all, SPM continues to strengthen Malaysia's education system and empower to